Batra Daf Kuf Nun Het, starting from Kuf Nun Zayin Amud Bet, 17 lines down. Im Timsil Omar, if you say, the Ikni Kana Umachar, that if someone says, I will, whatever I'll acquire, he acquires it and sells it. Ikni Kavahorish, or something that he, whatever shall acquire, and then he acquires something and he gives it through inheritance. Lo Mishtabed, there's no lien on it. Halo Mishtabed, then obviously you say there's no lien, and that's it. However, Im Timsil Omar Mishtabed, if you say that there is a lien on it, Lave ve'lava hazar ve'kanav. Someone borrowed from one guy, then borrowed from a second guy. Mahu, what's the halacha? Lekama mishtabed l'batra mishtabed. Who has the lien, the first or second creditor? Mar Nachman Hamat Iban, and they asked this question in Israel, v'shachumit, and they answered, Rishonah Kana, the first guy. Of Wunamar, Yahloku, they split it. V'chein Tanei Baraya Babu Hachloku, also they said split it. Amar Ravina Mahadura Kama, Rav Ashi, Rav Ashi's first round of learning Gemara. Amar Lan Rishon Kana, he said the first guy. Madura Batra, Rav Ashi, Amar Yahloku, the second time he said they split it. V'chata Yahloku, Imar Posek, they split it. Mitzvah, question. The Shvach Karkaot Ketzat, regarding the improvement of land, right? So we had before, someone sold a field to his friend and the guy improved it in the meantime. And then the guy who he bought it from, the seller, had a creditor who grabbed it from the buyer. When the buyer is collecting from the seller to reimburse him, he collects the principal from lien properties and the improvements that he did to the land from unlean properties. And if you say that to divide, it should be half that he's collecting, not full. He should split it. The Gemara says, when it says he's collecting, it means he's collecting half. Okay. A house, falls on a house and the guy's wife, falls on a guy and on his wife, and they both die. The family of the husband say, Isha meta rishon v'achar meta ba'al. The wife died first, so the husband gets hair flus. Then the husband died, so we get the wife and the husband stuff. The wife's family says, Ba'al meta rishon v'achar meta isha. The husband died first, so the wife got it. And then the wife died afterwards, so we get the property. Bechmar said you split it. Bechmar says, you leave it in the possession. Whoever has been holding it until now has the chazakah, and therefore, if you want to extract, you need proofs. Ketuvah b'chazkat yorshei habal. The ketuvah is in the possession of the possession of the husband's family, because if the husband died first, for example, then he had to pay the ketubah, then technically she had to collect it, and therefore it didn't belong to her per se. So therefore, it's still considered in the hazakah of the husband. The properties that entered the marriage with the wife and leave with the marriage with the wife is considered part of her property, and therefore would go to her family, like her father, for example, who would inherit her. Gemara. Me. When we say that it stays in the hazakah, what does the general property mean? Who owns it? Rabbi Nachman goes to the husband's family. Rabbi Azar says, the wife's family. Rabbi Shimon ben Lakish, they split it. Since both families are, the husband's family and the wife's family, are coming to inherit, they split it. Okay. If the house falls on someone and his mother, everybody agrees that the families split the estate. Amar Rabbi Akiva, in that case, I agree that it's considered it belongs, it stays in the middle. Yani it goes into whoever has the chazakah. Amar lo ben Azai says, hold on a second. Al halukin anu mitztarin. We already have enough problem because we have enough mahlokets talking about the previous cases. Now that we have now that Bet Shammai and Bet Hillel agreed on this case that they split it, now you're saying you're coming to say no, there's a machloket. And he's like, really? So the question the Hasad me, whose possession are these properties? Rabbi Ila says, it goes to the mother. Rabbi Zira says, it goes to the son's family. He ended up switching the positions to Rabbi Ila. But she said Rabbi Zira. Took up his old position of Rabbi Zira. So Rabbi Zira switched, and then Rabbi took Rabbi Zira's old position. Rabbi Zira says, Hakim. The reason why I switched my position is because it must be that since I moved to Eretz Israel, the land and the air of Eretz Israel makes someone smarter. How come he switched his opinion? Says, the wife has the mother has the hazakah because she has the hazakah of the property from that tribe, and therefore, if we're not sure who it belongs to, it goes to her initial shevet, and that's why it stays with her. Amar ben Azai, you said the rabbi complained that you have already enough machlokets. Why are you creating more? Amar ben Simlai, Ada Amra. that which Ben Azai said to us, Ben Azai Tamir Hacham, Haver Rabbi Akiva Hava, it must be that Ben Azai, we know he used to be the student of Rabbi Akiva, but then he ended up being a colleague. Became a peer, P-E-E-R. Why? Because the Ka'amar Shabbata, because he told Rabbi Akiva, now you come, instead of now the rabbi comes. Since he addressed him in second person, not third person, it must be they had already became colleagues. Shalchu mitam. We'll stop here.